Hello fellow viewers and welcome to this video. My name is Jardier and in this video we're gonna be looking at this bad boy from Fanatec CSL DD wheel, the upcoming game changer in a direct drive wheels, because mainly of the size and the price for like a normal market. So yeah, let's get into it. They are putting weights into it or something. It's so heavy, guys. But it's a direct drive wheel. It's not a belt driven or anything like that. It's literally direct drive. 5 Newton meters. We have a boost kit for 8. So I want to check how does it compare to the DD1 I'm actually having right now, and I want to see, because this is a half a price or almost 1/3 of the price of the DD1. So I'm so curious to test. CSL DD Fanatec wheel installed. Voila, voila, the little small boy. And right now, guys, I installed the wheel without the boost kit. I have the boost kit as well for unlocking the 8 Newton meters. Right now I have only 5 Newton meters, which is basically a quarter of CSL DD1, and I would like to test it. Yeah, I don't expect much, so yeah. Installation was, by the way, very easy. The only problem I had, I don't have any special mount. I wasn't using the table mount. I wasn't using that. I have basically 4 screws for my rig, like this. There's like 4 screws here, and it was a bit of a pain because those sliders where you put the screws, the screw mounts basically, are not holding very well. So every time I move something, it slide out. So it basically slide out every single time, you know, so it was a bit of pain. It took me like 10 minutes to figure it out and put it properly, but it made it. The wheel is like solid, it doesn't move at all. The base itself is hyper solid, you know, only 4 screws on this puppy. And yeah, installation was easy. I'm using Fanatec, and it was basically plug and play. I just downloaded the latest drivers because I was using very old drivers, so I hope my DD1 will work when I install it back. Yeah, so I notice when I'm standing still, there's quite a lot of feedback into the wheel, and it looks good. Okay, let's drive. I'm using I will show you just quickly. In this game, I'm using right now 100% gain, 0 dynamic damping, 480 steering lock. Same I set up on my wheel. I have the same thing here. Sensitivity, 480. Force feedback is on 100% right now. Sorry, can you see it? Focus camera. So I'm curious. Let's go. Super cold tires. Alright. Okay, I can notice, yeah, right away. right away I can notice it's a 5 Newton meter. I can notice right away. Maybe I'm not sure if I'm having a right correct settings, but right. Oh, okay. This is not that bad. Okay, okay. It's working. It's working. It's alive. All right. Okay, okay. So I must say, I can notice compared to my DD1, I can very much notice the the lack of Newton meters. It's not in a, like a very bad way. Don't get me wrong. How about the force feedback? Let me check a little bit. Oh wow. Okay. So okay. Guys, I'm very fast in adapting, and I'm very fast in noticing the things. You know, I have sensitive ass and sensitive hands. Ideal racing driver, you know. Oh, the force feedback. Okay. Oh, okay. 100% force feedback is decent. I have a completely wrong setting, guys, probably, but I just wanted to notice. Okay, this is, yeah. Okay, guys, I will give you feedback right now. The main thing I actually notice, the force feedback, like when I go over the curves and such, is fantastic. Like this. Oh, it's fantastic. The force feedback itself is fucking, so freaking DD, as well as my wheel, just a bit lower in terms of it's not killing my hands. Oh, okay. It's not killing my hands, but it is beautiful. The only negative I actually feel right now, it might be the settings, but I think it's the 5 Newton meter settings. The biggest difference I can notice, as say, it might be because I'm not using the 8 Newton meters, and obviously this is not DD1, is here, when I do this, just this little part, there's a bit of a, like, emptiness. When I drive more, it's not that bad, but I can feel a little tiny bit of emptiness in the first 10 degrees. Not a dead zone, but like, okay, yeah, this. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's probably the Newton meters. There's a little bit of emptiness there. But, oh, this feels like my wheel almost. But softer. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just not 20 Newton meters. But otherwise, it feels great. And obviously on my DD1 I can't even use 100% force feedback because it's gonna kill my hands. But this is pretty good. I mean, like, for the price, you know, like, don't get me wrong. Like, right now I'm without the boost kit, and I am on a 370 euros compared to 1200. Like, that's a massive almost 700, over 700 euro difference. And it feels good because I feel the DD, you know, I feel like the movement itself is so nice and smooth. It's just this little bit of, I want to show you properly, or so you guys understand. I'm a little bit clipping as well. I'm completely on the wrong settings, guys, I guess. Need to play with it. But this little move, gotta show you better. This is good though. This little move, right here, it feels a bit of like left and right emptiness. I'm not saying emptiness, maybe the emptiness is a bad word, but a bit of lacking, a lack of the control or lack of the force feedback there a little bit. But it might be all about the settings, but I assume it's the 5 Newton meters compared to 20, right? But the rest, feels good, guys. What a wheel, what for the price, Jesus. Ow! Ow! Alright, guys. Okay, this is good. And now, for you guys, I want to see the difference for the boost kit. Because the boost kit will give me 3 more Newton meters. But it's for 100 160, 170, 150 euros more. So I want to see if it's worth it. So let's go install it, guys. So we are back. It was a 30-second installation. You just replaced the power plug basically. It's like a massive one. And yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh. This is a massive difference. What? Whoa. Whoa. This is a... Did I have the wrong settings before? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, this is way too much force feedback. Oh. Okay, guys. This is my DD1. This is my DD1 right now, but with too much force feedback. Am I the worst reviewer ever? It's actually 5 Newton meters versus 8. Such a huge difference. Because this is like twice, literally twice more power. Okay, guys, I need to change this. I'm gonna use exactly the same settings I'm using for my DD. Am I using 60 or... I'm gonna use 70. I'm gonna use exactly the same settings I'm using for my DD1. 100% of the wheel. I mean, in a game, sorry, in a game, 70%. This is way too much on the wheel. I need to lower it as well. This is amazing, actually. I'm no kidding, guys. I'm not getting paid or anything for this review, but this is a nonsense. How it is the power supply gives me so much more difference in the force feedback? Why didn't they give it right away for free? Oh my god! I need to lower this. I need to. Sorry, not this, but on my wheel. I'm using 100% on the wheel. I'm gonna try to make it as close as possible to my wheel. Let's go 80%. 80%. But guys, the thing I was complaining before, like here, is gone. It's gone. It's not there anymore. What? It's literally gone. The thing I was like saying is a negative. What? This is my wheel now. What the hell? This is amazing! I mean, now we up the price, right? Okay, so guys, we are talking about right now CSL DD wheel. CSL DD wheel plus boost kit. And we are on around 479 euros right now today. Today is the 2nd of August. That's still more than half of the price compared to DD1, which is almost 1200. I mean, yeah, DD1 has 20 Newton meters, but who is actually using that? Who is using 100% force feedback? Who is using 100% of everything? Except Simracers for a video. And Corey. I usually on my DD... Okay, guys, my settings on my DD1 is... I think in-game gain is 60 or 70%. And on my wheel, I'm using 30 or 35% force feedback. And that's like a lot on my DD1. On this wheel, right now, I'm 80% force feedback and 70% gain in a game.
Car on the left.
And it's...
Clear on the left.
It's the same. This is amazing. This is amazing. What? I'm the worst reviewer, guys, because what the hell is this? This is awesome. I feel like I'm still on a high force feedback. Don't forget, guys, I'm also affiliate for Fanatec. If you'd like to support the channel, if you're buying DD1, DD2 pedals or CSL DD or some wheel, if you'd like to support the channel, click the link below the video in the description, guys. You can do a little support to the channel if you use my affiliate. Thank you so much for that. I would like to say one thing, guys. Very humbly. If you would like to see very good and very technical review of the CSL DD, maybe way better than my video, go watch Boosted Media. He did a very nice review of the wheel. And probably there's gonna be like a sim racing garage video as well. He's doing like really good inside. He will probably take it apart and take a look inside. And he will probably tell you what's what. I'm shocked, guys. I'm shocked. I expected good wheel, but I didn't expect this. This is crazy. So like in terms of feeling, I would say the 5 Newton meters is okay for the use. If you want to save some money, if you want to have like a CSL Elite type of wheel, you can get without the boost kit. But personally guys, if you can afford it, if you are thinking about upgrading a little bit more, I recommend getting it with the boost kit. It's a massive difference. It's a massive difference because I was using 100% in the Assetto Corsa competition and 100% of the wheel. I didn't touch anything else. Then I upgraded to the boost kit and it was twice, almost triple more in terms of like heaviness and feeling. And that little zero emptiness that I felt there is gone with the boost kit. So if 470, 480, almost 500 euros is not too much, I mean, it's still half the price. Like, yeah, it's just woof compared to DD1. I think this is a big thing for the market of the DD wheels because this is pretty damn good, guys. This is pretty damn good. And I like it. Fanatec, thank you so much for sending me for review because I'm... 10 minutes ago, I was like, okay, this is good. This is like, okay, feeling good. And now I'm like... So, guys, yes. 8 Newton meters with the boost kit. Feels pretty good. It's very small, guys. As you can see, it's a very small wheel. I'm using it on my rig. Solid, perfect. I'm not sure if I would recommend using boost kit if you are planning having your wheel on a table with the clamps, because it might be too much, you know. It feels heavy. The wheel itself is like 6 kilos. It's a really heavy puppy, guys. Alright, guys, right now we are like 4 or 5 days in the future. Already did like 4 races with the CSL DD wheel, and I would like to do like a final feedback with the positive and the negatives. So let's start. As a positive, obviously I would say it's a DD wheel, you know. That's already important enough. The price, 480 euros right now with the boost kit, is really good, I would say, compared to any other wheel or any other product. It's a good upgrade from like CSL Elite. I would say people who have CSW from Fanatec, I wouldn't recommend upgrading, because if you want to go for something better, just go for DD1. I would like to follow up there. There was a lot of people asking if I will switch from DD1 to CSL DD, and I was like, no guys, this wheel is like, it's worse. It's like lower product, you know. I know it's a new wheel, it's a DD wheel as well, but the DD1 still is better with the up to 20 Newton meters, and overall is a better wheel. The positive thing about a CSL from experience, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't warm up at all. It's like sometimes a little bit, like it's warm a little bit, but nothing crazy. Like really, I did like a 2-hour race, no problem whatsoever. I was really surprised how cold the wheel actually was. So I would say that's pretty good. It's super silent, there's absolutely no noise whatsoever. The price is excellent, the feedback is very good as well. Yeah, I would basically, like, for the entry product, I would absolutely recommend it because it's fantastic. It looks awesome. It's a DD wheel, so it's direct drive. It's fantastic, and the price is awesome. It's really difficult to compare, like, what there was a lot of people asking me in my streams, like, would you recommend going from CSL Elite or CSW to the DD1 when there's like 150 euro difference? So I was thinking like about it a little bit more. I would say, like, if you want to go for better, I would just go for DD1, you know, because the DD1, I know it's like double the price, but it's worth it, you know. The up to 20 Newton meters, it's just feeling really great, you know. And I'm actually looking forward to install my DD1 back, because this one was awesome, but I can notice, I want to go to the negatives, I can notice compared to my DD1, obviously, there's at least like a half of the power in it, which for me is a bit worse, but for 99% of the people who are upgrading, it's better, you know. So I'm not taking it as much as a negative. The one thing I noticed, it might be just because it's a direct drive wheel with a lower number of the Newton meters, and I was also thinking it might be because of the length or the size overall of the wheel. Like the basically DD1 with the whole rod is like almost double the length, and this one is half. And I'm feeling, it might be my personal settings and everything, I noticed like this is a bit like, no matter the settings, this feels a bit empty. And I might be because of the length for my settings, or just because it's only 8 Newton meters on the boosted kit. But compared to my DD1, it just feels a bit emptier. Like with DD1, this feels much more better. So yeah, like if you're going from CSW, I would recommend just don't get out from your CSW. Buy DD1, you know, if you won't upgrade. Keep your wheel or upgrade, you know. Yeah, so I would say positive things. The size, it's silent, not overheating. The price is incredible, absolutely incredible. I just read on the Twitter that Trustmaster is increasing prices on their wheels. So yeah, this is pretty damn good. It's very affordable. It works with the fast release and everything like that. So it's good. Not overheating. The feedback is okay. As said, I probably will be repeating myself. I would say the 8 Newton meters I would recommend for any kind of rig. 5 Newton meters I would recommend to people who are putting it with the clamps on the table. The little bit negative compared to my DD1, so I might be a bit. It might be different for others, but this like a zero angle is a bit emptier compared to my DD1, but that's probably the 8 Newton meters, you know. I will say like 50,000 times, because I think it's that the reason. And yeah, easy to connect, you know. It's one button, plug and play basically. You just download the funnel app and you can run. And so on. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I can answer you in the comments. I can also answer you on the Twitter or on my Discord. And yeah, I'm gonna give the wheel a bit more testing in different environment. I'm gonna put it on the table as well, and I will let you know, guys, in probably the next video. So let me know, guys, what do you think? Is it worth it? Is this wheel worth it? I think absolutely it is worth it. It depends from where you're coming from, but I would say 100% it's worth it. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Make sure to subscribe as well. For the end of the video, guys, I created this little graph for you guys to understand the things I was saying in the video in terms of upgrading the wheel. Because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding on the internet for the past 7 days when I was using this wheel. I noticed there's a lot of people who, for example, they have a CSW and they are like, I'm selling this wheel and I'm going to buy a CSL DD. I'm like, man, that's not worth it. Like, if you have a CSW, you want to upgrade, go for DD1. Because I feel like there's a lot of mispronunciation on the internet where people are thinking that CSL DD is actually upgrade for DD1 or is actually better than DD1. I mean, like, guys, the wheel is incredible in every single way. But as a user of DD1, I would say the DD1 is still better. You know, it's still twice better. The thing of the CSL DD is, it's for the literally half of the price. You get a way better product than is CSL or T300, G29 or T150. It basically gives you the DD wheel or direct drive wheel on the market price for people who would never buy the DD1 because it's way too expensive for them, you know. But you have to understand it's still lesser than DD1, you know. So I created this little graph when I was basically trying to understand the price compared to the improvement upgrade. And this is all the wheels I ever had in my hands, so I know actually how they are. So basically T150, G29 I take as like a standard start for the sim racing. If you like to start with the sim racing, T150, G29 is like a perfect decision for the price they cost. Then a little bit of upgrade is T300, which is like a very decent price. I like to say that T300 is like an optimal wheel for the price and for the quality, and you can basically be a world champion with this kind of wheel. Then obviously all of these three are the CSL Elite is almost double better. So I always like to say the CSL Elite used to be one of the most favorite wheels for me because the wheel was absolutely awesome. It was my favorite so far for the price and the quality range. CSW, when I upgraded to that, I noticed that there's not crazy difference compared to CSL Elite, but the wheel was overall better. And then we have a CSL DD, which is basically taking away both CSW and CSL because they are no longer on a production. So CSL DD is like an entry level right now for the Fanatec wheels, and it basically gives you the information how the DD wheels work, and therefore when you want to upgrade you will go for DD1 or DD2. For me, basically DD1, DD2, there's no much different. I think DD1 is more than enough. DD2 is awesome with 25 extra Newton meters, but the DD1 is more than enough in my eyes. So one more time, the thing I wanted to say, express, is if you are owner of the CSL Elite and you think you would like to go to CSL DD, I think it's a worthy upgrade. It's a very good wheel. But also consider, obviously the price is way higher, but consider the DD1 because the DD1 is the top of the product. It's like, let's say compare it to the cars, you know, you have a DD1, which is a Lamborghini Huracan, and then you have a CSL DD, which is a really high-end Volkswagen Passat car, and then you have a T300, which is a Skoda Fabia, you know, in terms of wheels. So that's basically what I try to express there.